That's what I would do. I'd put it in the freezer and then scrape it off and it'll come right off.
I've been talking to the mom.
Really
she doesn't have an international phone. Her good friend.
No, someone made it.
The mom was updating me all morning. We did. We did.
Yeah.
Slow Hive? Let's not talk about them. So, what am I looking at here?
A lot of honey on this side.
Yep, so what are we seeing in here? Anybody want to tell me? Take a look. Tell me what you think.
The other side of the yard. In here. Lots of honey here. Well, I don't know, maybe there's brood underneath the honey.
So let me show you another trick. Rather than going in there and opening the whole thing up and going frame by frame, first of all, this thing weighs a ton. So this thing is just loaded with honey. Yeah, somebody want to get it? I was going to just tilt it up. Oh my God.
There were so many students.
Oh my God. The other way, the other way.
The other way.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, that's
So I was like, okay, I'm going.
180 degrees. Yeah.
How much do you think that would be?
That weighs, I was going to say 75 maybe. I mean, you want to go try to pick it up.
Now, would you put another super on this one?
I would, yeah. I should have left them in my truck. I took them out to make room. But I'll come back up and I'll super this one today, and I'll super that one.
So I'll have the fourth one on.
She loved Florida.
Now, I want to show you rather than so we can look at this from the top, right?
I've heard negative things.
And we can see what's going on. But a little better view.
Didn't have too much problems.
A little better view would be this way. So you can tilt it up. Let's tilt it toward the sun, actually.
Yeah, we did.
And you can see a lot of what's going on. So you can see that these frames are pretty much empty, right? Without pulling them out. This one looks pretty empty. So it looks like I'm not sure there's any brood in here. We might want to pop one out to see if there's any brood in here. Let's do this. I think it's going to be over here.
Yeah,
Good number of bees.
I need to pull examine being in your and say, we're going to Budapest. We're going to Barcelona. We're going to, you travel. The walk's going to take it. Actually, she flew. It was actually cheaper to fly than to take the train. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what the train. What was the reason you didn't want to check the top one, Bob?
Yeah.
It's just full of honey.
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of honey in there. So,
how did you know that? You checked it before? Or?
I looked at it, just looking from the top, you can see.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
We had been years ago, so she didn't feel a need to go, but one weekend they had thought of going, and they were like, $50 for a
So
train.
this one looks like it's attached at the bottom. So a couple of things. There might be burr comb with drones in it, or there might be queen cells, and I hope there aren't, because if they are,
you're breaking
I
them.
broke them.
That's all nectar?
Yeah, nectar and pollen, right?
Which ones are the pollen cells?
You could look, it's loaded with pollen. Do you see? It's like
It's
greenish.
Yeah, it's not
gold.
glassy looking.
Go ahead, grab that frame. Go ahead, grab the frame from him. Take a look at it. Make sure you have the sun in your shoulder, and just tilt it up, and you'll see it loaded.
Oh, I see the pollen.
Yeah, when you have the sun in the right angle and you look at it.
More nectar on that one.
Let's vote on it.
Nectar is the glassy.
Yeah.
Pollen is this whole side over here is loaded with pollen. See it?
It's totally cool if we got some, huh?
So did they put pheromone in there? So that's
Not seeing any brood over here.
Yeah, I guess so. This is pollen here, right?
This is pollen. See the half-filled cell?
Okay.
That's pollen. When you look,
The tan stuff is pollen?
by the way, watch. Drone. You're in the wrong place. You have to come around this side to see in. Drone. See him? Right
big
there?
guy?
Big eyes.
Yeah.
I'm chasing him with my finger.
Right.
Big wings.
Right?
a big
And then the
one right
rest
here.
of them are workers. Now some of
What do
these
we
you'll
see
see
here?
look like a glassy liquid in them.
Is that one a drone? Like
That's a drone, yes. You could
All right.
pick up drones.
Yeah, they don't sting.
No
If I could-
eggs, no brood. These are
Joan.
all empty, I think, all
Right.
the way over.
Look his big eyes. No stinger.
So it's interesting, right? So we got a super full of honey. That thing weighs a ton. We've
So
got
you
pretty
see
much an
all
empty box here. Some
What's up
nectar on
here?
this side, but the rest of these are
Nectar. See it? It's obvious when you look at it that
some
way,
nectar in it.
right? So you always want to make sure you have the sun looking down inside.
But do they, when they've got nectar and pollen, don't they want to put their brood in the middle of that stuff, or do they keep separate frames of just nectar?
So this is really the storehouse, probably up above the colony. What Bob is saying is, as he's looking through it,
Okay.
he's not finding any brood in this box here.
Okay,
So it
hopefully it's
seems,
in the bottom one.
if you think about the way the hive is, it's loaded with honey up in the top.
Yep.
It appears to have reserves in the middle box, and it's highly likely that the brood is
In the
down in the bottom.
That's okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna try.